if, let's say, if an organization wants to go ahead and set up an enterprise, set up a apprenticeship program to shorten their skill gap or to support their talent needs and all those things, what does it take? I mean, what are the different cost variables, and is it like too much of an uphill task, or there is a set process, standards that you can follow and get it done? Any thoughts around that?
Yeah, we've worked with a couple apprenticeship programs, and the apprenticeship programs that's through the Department of Labor, I find that seems to have a clearer pathway, especially for employers. The access entry point and doing the paperwork, getting up and going, seem to be much more effective with businesses. We know right now in the midst of pandemic, businesses has challenges and limited staff. So trying to do a whole lot of paperwork, try to create the job descriptions, set all that stuff in motion is a challenge for individuals. Now I find that the programs that's more on a local level is probably the entry point is a little bit more time prohibitive, and also the length of time, it seems to be open-ended when you can start and when you can begin. But right now where we are, and you mentioned individuals that are graduating from college that are looking for higher paying jobs. Apprenticeship programs, I think, is just one of those glowing solutions that's standing out there for employers. Right now, it provides the additional funding around helping them pay for the wages. So that helps with cost structure for the program. And then right now, just looking for great people who have talents, just like our coders at Mississippi Coding Academy. They come with a lot of different skills and talents, but to have that coding experience, what a lot of businesses need right now, is great. And the apprenticeship program, also during the training process, provides some wages for those individuals while they go through the process. I think that's probably the number one thing that is wonderful for the individuals going through the program and for those employers who are looking to hire them, especially when we talk about women. Women, when, you know, sometimes they have children, have other obligations, but if they have some income coming in during the training process, that helps a whole lot. And so apprenticeship programs, I think, is just going to be a wonderful wave of the future.
Thank you so much, Willie. Thank you so much. That was very interesting. I think the organizations who are grappling with the skill shortage challenge and all those things, they should be talking to their local area colleges, universities, and other education providers, and they could be. The beauty is that you can create a custom career pathway, which is specifically suited for an organization A or organization B. I mean, for example, tomorrow, if Amazon comes to Rich and says that, you know, I need to create these are the skill sets that I need in my DevOps engineers, and I want them to be, you know, in these particular states or particular locations. So that's a career pathway that can be defined. I think, Willie, the other point that you mentioned was, you know, about, there was a story that I was reading about, you know, some interesting apprenticeship stories that have helped, that have thrived across the United States. And one of them was about women, and particularly Chicago women in trade. Not sure if you've heard of that story or not.
Oh, they are just doing wonderful work. And there's several others in other parts of the country that are just doing the same thing. But what Chicago Women in Trades are doing is great. I'll actually be visiting them pretty soon. And when you look at the Department of Labor, they have a department called WANTO, W-A-N-T-O, and their whole focus is to get women in non-traditional jobs. And if we want these, and their focus is if we can get more women in non-traditional jobs where they're higher paying wages, you transform the quality of life for women and families. So they have devoted this entire department to just that. And one of the main tools that they use to accomplish this around the country is apprenticeship program, registered apprenticeship programs. And you use the word custom. I think that's what is exciting about apprenticeship programs, that you can customize it to your need, to the skill set that you're looking for, and to the population that you want to serve and empower. So yeah, I just love what they're doing. And Chicago Women in Trades has been working with Department of Labor in that department for several years. And they're one organization that's really doing it right.